Hi, Craig.
Great.
Hey, Craig.
Hey.
Goodbye, Craig.
What do you mean goodbye, Craig?
I literally say bye instead of hi literally every time we invite Craig, and then I say hi, Craig, whenever we say bye, Craig.
That is
I don't think
fair.
I've
I
ever
told you
honestly
how I
forgot
hate
about
you.
that. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks.
Well, it's probably been longer since I've even joined one. I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
To be fair, it's usually whenever everyone else is saying hi.
I think this might be the first time you guys have played together in one of my games at the very end.
It's a good possibility. I have not been playing for a while.
Yeah, I
Just
think the
because
first time Judo
life.
played in one of these was in the school campaign. And you
Yeah,
weren't
it
there for
was.
any of that.
It was.
Yeah.
Yes, Bass is still here. Wait, no, sorry, that says basis. Oh, you did mean Bass. The same as always, I guess.
Oh crap! My phone's
Anyway,
an adventure for a second.
welcome, esteemed guest, to fuck. Where did I put it? Fuck it. I'll say it at some point, but I don't feel like remembering how to pronounce that. Welcome to the annual 5-day fundraising event, hosted by the two rival dragon families, the Dragons and the Lungs. This year, the event is being hosted by the Lung family and their main estate around within the mountains of some northern region. I will figure it out later. With lux, bleh, not luxurious, lush. No, some fuck lush. Not no. Fuck. What is the word? Some word that starts with L. Describing the
Luxurious?
fucking.
But
It's
No.
not luxurious.
Luscious?
Lush might be it. That feels wrong, but also might be it. But more importantly, surrounded by beautiful, glittering lakes and rivers. The freshest water. You are all. This is the freshest, most. I don't want to say delicious because they're like, it's water. There's not really a taste. But it is the best water any of you will have ever drank if you did kneel down and take a sip. So you may come in. You may come in groups, trickle in slowly with the other guests, but eventually you all arrive at a, again, grand estate. This is although you know that they do not spend most of their time here, this is up in the mountains. It's very secluded. You can't really get like a signal up here with how isolated it is. But this is where every member of the family has room to stay and has their own place set up for them on top of all of the various guest houses, guests' rooms, and just the place is fucking big. Okay, I'm done. But it's fucking big. You staying within the estate for the entire 5 days. And you may or may not have brought any technology, laptops, phones, cameras. However, in your invite, you will have been advised to leave all of that at home, as there is a strict no photography policy. And so anything even capable of taking a picture, even a laptop with a webcam, will be fucking words, man.
Confiscated?
Yes. I should be good at this. I am usually better. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to myself like that. Will be confiscated and destroyed. It is not unheard of for people to attempt to sneak in cameras, not be kicked out for attempting to sneak in a camera. But no matter how expensive what you brought is, it will be destroyed. And if they continuously catch you trying to sneak things in or trying to take pictures, eventually you will be thrown out, and that is also not unheard of. So slowly or quickly, you all come in. And let's start off with a character I have a love-hate relationship with already, even though this is the first time I'm ever really going to hear them be role-played. Zapdos.
What? Me already? Wow. I don't know why you would already love hate my character. It's purely love at this point. So yeah, Dougie just kind of walks in, uh, waves to everyone, like with like that 2 finger wave where he's just like has 2 fingers up on both hands and like sticking them out, saying, "Hey everybody, it's me." Um, 20 feet behind him, it's your boy. Um, 20 feet behind him is a floating disc, which is carrying just like a bunch of stuff, mostly sticks. There's a lot of sticks on that disc. If you look at the sticks, they have googly eyes and crudely drawn on smiley faces. Um, he's like, "Hey everybody, it is me. I've arrived. Nice to see you. How you been doing? Talking to a random person. Love to see that you're here." Um, he does not recognize anybody based off their faces. He's just waving hi to everyone. How's the kids? To some random person. Probably doesn't even have kids. Um,
I'm infertile.
my bad. I was referring to goats. Saw that you were a satyr. Wait, nope, never mind. That still could refer to actual children. Now that I think about it, my bad. Finger gun walks away from that conversation.
Give me a
the,
flat
the, float,
charisma.
the floating disc also kind of slowly leaves after a little bit. That is a 21 on flat charisma.
No one is active. Everybody seems to just sort of. Here's the thing. I don't think that there's a way for people to react, for the majority of people to react especially well to this. But most people seem to be ignoring you, and so there's some people who are like, give like the polite wave back of like, I don't know, but you're acting like you know me, so hi, nice to see you too. The kids are good. Just sort of playing along, and anyone who isn't doing that seems to largely be ignoring you outside of the "I'm infertile" comment.
My bad.
If I thought of other things, I would say them. There would be so many people who would react to this if I was actually paying attention for the entire part.
Um, my bad, and just kind of leaves and just kind of flags down an order of waiter and grabs whatever and pops into his mouth. Just straight shoots a what are the glasses of like champagne called? A whistle?
A flute.
A flute. There we go. Thank you. I knew it was one of those wind instruments.
One of those horny
And as
instruments.
you grab your whistle of champagne, we're going to go out and
I
away,
do
and
say
Simon's gonna
a
be
whistle of champagne. Thank you. As I
and
grab it.
Simon's gonna get a little bit. Simon's gonna get a little bit wibbly wobbly, a little bit fucky, because I'm not gonna cement who is coming in what order. This is simply the order in which you guys are all being introduced. So, Fizz, please introduce yourself as you are, I'm assuming, chauffeured to the front of this. Honestly, chauffeured into the estate. The estate is wide enough that in order to get to the main building, you have to, like, the property is big enough that in order to get to the main building, it is like a 20-minute drive.
Mhm.
So as you pull up in front of this main building, and as I am assuming you are being chauffeured and the door is opened for you, please introduce your character, as well as your +1.
Okay. So, oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm having my heart's like racing right now. I don't know why. We're just having a moment. So, give me a minute as I catch my breath. So my character's name is I named it.
That's nice.
And I can't remember the pronunciation for the name that I found. How lovely. I'm gonna quickly, I believe it's probably still on my okay. So we're really prepared, as you
You'll
can
love to see
tell.
it.
Love it, right? Okay. We found it. And it was something completely different in my head, so woohoo. So it's Renata Duval. Non-binary half-elf. Bard. Level 10, obvious. And just out of country, in my head French world, canon. Oh, what was it? Aglia? Yeah, Aglia. Because France doesn't exist. And yeah,
Thank
and
goodness.
then they are a big name in the fashion industry, big fashion designer. And they brought their +1, which is their marketing manager. And I haven't thought of a name yet. But it is just brought their pretty good-looking dude, about 5'10", is their marketing manager. They're about 5'6". Non-binary. I'm gonna draw them throughout the session, so I'll post the art when I get it. But yeah. And they're just gonna stay pretty nonchalant, talk to some people. Not make their personality too well known yet, but wants to make some good first impression. Pretty low key.
Also the vibe I went for. Loki.
Yeah. Exactly like Zap, actually. Very low key. But yeah. I'm gonna go talk to my mom about why my heart's racing real quick. I'll be back.
And as they make their way into the I'm fucking running out of different ways to say this. There's currently a sort of opening gala happening, sort of to not introduce, but to welcome all the guests as they come in, as staff takes their things. And they are able to join the party. Archie, please introduce your character, and if you want, you can introduce your +1, or you can leave that to me.
Well, technically, I'm +1.
Yeah,
But
or sorry,
yes,
you're
saying,
the person you're here with.
yeah. So, starting up first, is Jason Frank, who is kind of bigger time martial arts teacher to like celebrities and such. Uh, uh, yeah, some of you may recognize how he looks. I'm gonna put it in the chat rather than anything. Shortly afterwards, humanish looking, female, feminine, not female, feminine, comes out, who's Dee Jenkins. Chance, you'll recognize her, since she is like bigger, but not like huge. Like fitness and like stunt YouTube stream, internet personality, TikTok, that sort of stuff. Just kind of looks excited to be there.
Cool. As you enter, I'm assuming you're not really all that comfortable with faces like this. Just because you are probably one of the characters that are the most out of their depth, I'd like to know A, what you're wearing, and B, how you are entering. Like, I know how you're
Yeah.
entering, like your front door,
Yeah.
but like, yeah.
Yeah. So Warren is, oh, not Warren, sorry. I'm doing and entering is friendly, sort of like what, like sort of like wonder wide-eyed sort of thing. And it's letting Jason kind of lead the majority of like at least the entrance. And wearing, I'll get to in a moment. Like if you come back, I'll say.
Okay. What else do we have? Shudo's muted. All right. Well, literally everyone is muted. So, hold on.
I can actually say what I'm wearing really quick.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I found
Sorry,
an
I just
image.
have to type something really quick.
Just that sort of, at least style wise. But yeah. It's in the VC chat.
I really wish I could see this picture, but my Wi-Fi has decided that no. Oh, there we go. You do get a bit of like, actually, give me insight, just generally on the
Insight?
crowd. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Not amazing. 17.
17. That is still pretty good though. Like that's still over a 15.
Yeah.
You are able to sort of like pick up on like subtle. You can feel people's eyes on you as you look around at this like incredibly like intensely formal setting. It's not just that there's no one in like more traditional like not like gender non-conforming clothing, or like there's no women in pants, but you get the sense that everyone is done up in a very specific way and you are not matching that energy. And as you
What is the sort of way?
sort of just like black tie. I don't know fashion term. I'm pretty sure black tie is the word I'm looking for. But just sort of like dressed to the nines, like formal, like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm making up black tie is the word I'm looking for.
Gala style
Oh.
clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see? I guess I will. Did you see the What's the word I'm looking for? Cosmetic item.
Jason, dude.
Oh, no,
I
I was
sent
trying to
you.
look at it earlier, but it was
Yeah.
I did see the intended. I was
Basically,
trying to look at it earlier.
it's an outfit that contains multiple outfits, and with that reaction, I'll use bonus action and switch out the outfit. Thought this would have
Okay.
been a later thing, which will be. I just had it. Oh,
I'm gonna assume that is. Oh, yep,
I,
there we go. Finally loaded.
yeah.
Your trainer looks down at you. He is dressed in the same way that you were before your outfit change, just in sort of like not necessarily casual, but definitely not
Yeah.
as everyone else. So you see he looks down at you, gives like a nod of approval, uh, and you see he sort of you see he like starts to not pull away, but sort of like separate from you in
Mhm.
a sort of like there are still eyes on him. So this is sort of like he's not pushing away, but he is like loosening
Oh,
up if you want to separate.
yeah. This was. We'll loosely separate, like staying, like keeping track of where he is loosely, but not like it's not like constant. Still keeping track.
Yeah. Like you're close by, can probably still like in like uh like you can still see him if you like turn to actually look. But he is far enough from you that you got that the eyes on him are no longer also eyes on you.
Yeah.
Though there are still a few eyes on you, but not in the same way, not in judging more of it. Maybe slight shock. This is a world of magic after all, but still in a sort of like approval, like the same sort of thing that your coach has given you of like,
Yeah.
that was nice, that was cool, the dress is pretty. And with that, Gabriel, please introduce yourself and who you are here with.
Okay. So, one second, actually. Yeah, I just moved to a room where I knew for 100% I would not be interrupted. Okay. So, another car pulls up, being brought in, and out steps quickly steps out is a like half elf, kind of dark hair, thinner side, and he quickly just kind of runs around to the other side of the car and opens the door to who seems to be the actual important one here. As a white dragonborn steps out of the car, he is a very tall man with intricate horns kind of curling back in a similar way of like a slicked back haircut style. He is wearing a white tux with a black shirt and a black tie. This is Grayson Allen. And now for my character, I am the half elf that brought him out of the car. I am basically Grayson Allen runs a what you would call law firm. Forgot the word for a moment. And I am one of his lawyers and currently just what he needs me to be here. My character's name is Alexander Ethan Grayson. Most people just call him Grayson. Yeah. I'm going to leave it at that.
As you enter, not sort of linked in the way that a lot of the other pairs are. Many plus ones are either friends or romantic connections. Not many people bring business associates to an event like this. So you are sort of immediately aware of the difference in the dynamic and in the way that you are here. Give me a quick insight.
Alright. Insight. I want to roll my dice for this. That is a 26.
You are getting, it's not universally bad, but you are getting some sneers. You are getting some nasty looks from the people around you. And it's not like sneer is the wrong word. It is not like outright hatred. It is not. This is a group of people that when they don't like you, they try and keep it sort of tempered. You can tell though, your reputation precedes you, and it is not the reputation that you want.
And this is to be expected of most places I go. Well, I work this hard. Might as well just work through it. We'll get to know me better soon.
Do you say that out loud?
Honestly, I partially, but more of like his intention is if anyone's going to hear him, it should only be his boss. So if you want, I can roll a stealth.
No, you're okay. I just wanted to sort of like get the vibe for how it was going down. Your boss gives like a sort of grunt in agreement and a quick nod as you both continue moving. And if there are any moves that anyone is making, anything that anyone wants to do as the party continues, now would be the time.
One of them is like an influencer, right?
Sort of. Yeah.
I would like
Like-
to. Do I recognize them as an influencer? Can I do?
Well, you have. Give me a quick history. You are at the very least aware of Dea, as you have a rumor about them.
24.
But yeah,
Oh, by the way, not
immediately
Dea. It's
recognize
just weird spelling of D.
D. Sorry.
Yeah.
You.
Okay.
It makes sense. I'm just saying quickly.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you know, like you know what you know. You recognize them immediately.
I kind of like take a quick shot of the flute or whistle, as some people say. I hear that's catching on nowadays. And I approach. I'm like, "Hi, you're D, right? From the kind of like fitness person."
Yeah. Probably what did I say? Probably something like live like a dragon or something like that. Fitness.
Nice, nice, nice.
We'll come up with it later.
So
Wait.
Yeah, it's
I have
it's
an idea.
kind of something dragon in it.
Gabriel's got it.
I have an idea. Quite literally, just gonna pull up dragon-related sheets. It's gonna. You could do. You know what? Dragon Mark Fitness wouldn't be that bad.
Dragonborn to run.
Dragon Mark Fitness. Dragon. What else will we have?
Draconic blood flow.
Draconic Blood Flow. Yeah. Actually, wait. What? I know. What was Dragon Ranger Fitness is a possibility. I'm gonna quickly look up what Jason David Frank's own fitness thing is.
I might say maybe like Ascendant Fitness. They're a Ascendant Dragon Monk. Ascendant
Yeah.
Dragon Monk.
But yeah.
Rising. You could
So
call it
you-
Rising Dragon Academy.
Yeah,
'Cause,
sure.
It was
As-
Rising Sun Karate was Jason David Frank's thing.
And of course, like it's one that it's gonna be something that won't get a dragon intentionally angry. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this. I'm a kobold. Just so.
Yeah.
Just a little dragon man. Yeah. He
Probably a
kind of
lot
comes
of
to you.
emphasis on the little.
Yes, emphasis on the little, emphasis on the dragon, emphasis on the man. It's a lot of emphasis. He's a very empathetic person. So, hi. I like reach out my hand. Dougie Trampleton. You're D, correct? From insert the Rising Dragon Fitness, something like that. Me not knowing is in character now.
Oh yes, it's we'll say whatever the name is correctly.
Ascendant
'cause
Dragon.
It's Ascendant Dragon. Yeah. It's in Dragon Fitness.
So you have that platform, and it's like you're like a, you know, health guru type deal, or like, strengthening your body and your mind type deal.
Yeah, yes, and I was trying to really try and focus on giving out like good, like simple tips on eating well. That
Yeah. Okay. So I've noticed that a lot of people have been lonely lately. And so if you would step 20 feet with me this way to this little table that happens to be following me. This is what it's called, a pet stick. And it's to help people feel better about themselves by giving them a purpose. But also, it's not a real pet because people suck at keeping stuff alive. You think you could work that into like an advertisement or anything?
maybe possibly it's talk to my team a little bit. Make sure the sponsorship can go through well. And though I'd say I wouldn't get your hopes up necessarily. I'm not saying no. To be clear, it's just most of my stuff is like I'm trying to think of parody names quickly of like health products that aren't scams, which there aren't a lot of. Like, yeah, some like fitness program that like you can do like 12 days and for free and that sort of stuff. Like those sort of things are generally more the vibe we do.
Oh, like G Fuel, where the G stands for gnome. Gnome fuel.
I was gonna say Bloom, but Bloom kind of sucks.
Well, my first thought that came to mind was Goop. Until, not much can get worse than that.
Or like
Yeah,
liquid IV. Stay hydrated.
yeah, those sort of things are like one of those like what is the thing? I can't think of the name in the real world of like Skill Academy or something like
I have no
that.
clue.
Masterclass. That's what I'm thinking of. Basically, a bunch of online classes you can do, and they're like a bunch of different types of skills and such. That's what I'm thinking. That sort of thing. Keep you active.
Okay. Well, if you ever think about wanting to, partner up with me, um, you know, uh, you can reach out to my people. My people will reach out to your people. Um, my people sound a lot like me over the phone, but that's just a branding thing, not a not have enough people working for me thing.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. You're probably gonna speak to Sandy or maybe myself. I don't have like a big team
yeah,
either.
you might be talking to Buggy or Ruggy. Puggy. I hope you don't talk to Puggy. He's really annoying. Honestly, but that's life. I can't fire someone for being annoying. Trust me, I've tried.
Yeah. Gotta find. I mean, yeah. It's how life. It's how it goes sometimes, right?
Yep. Well, nice meeting you.
Yes.
Day.
You as well.
And
D.
as this conversation begins to tie up, you all hear a loud bang from the entrance. Judo, welcome.
What's up, gang? So my character is Quinn Stone, Entertainer. He
knew it.
is he is a human dude who around like maybe 2 years ago started getting famous for pretty much anything that has to do with entertainment, but mainly for music. And so he kicks in the door and throws his arms up, going, "Woo! Quinstone has arrived!"
I love him so much.
This is a great character, and this is the best character in this game. You cannot convince me otherwise. Oh, I rolled this. Okay. In my head, I had it be that my character was startled by this, and I rolled to see like if he was able to hide that. So I got, let's see, that is a total of, bro, to hide that would be deception.
Yes.
Or like deception, right? Yeah. Okay. So that's a total of 9.
You
I have a
fully.
+8
Here's
to
the thing.
deception. I have a +8 to
Oh
deception.
damn!
I
You
got
like
a nat
fully.
1.
You jump and you like knock like a serving tray of champagne flutes out of a server's
Oh,
hand
wait.
and onto
Could
the
I?
floor.
The whistle.
No. Could I sleight of hand, like catching them?
Yeah, it's gonna be a bit difficult because of the fact that you're actively sort of like startled. But yeah, you could.
23.
You knock them out of his hand, and the second your arm makes contact with the serving tray, you sort of begin processing what just happened, and you're able to spin and catch them with all of the champagne flutes shaking just a bit before settling, and you're able to hand it back to the server.
An average roll would get me a 10. Or no, an average roll would get me a 20. I have a +10 to sleight of hand. I'm good with anything that has to do with sleight of hand.
Damn, why do you have that high sleight of hand?
It's called being a rogue.
Oh, rogue, right.
That makes sense.
No.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I do remember. Like, I went with one of the two that have expertise.
Yeah. And I mean, here's the thing. I'm a half-elf rogue, and we also have a half-elf bard.
Well, it's also bard and lawyer do decently go together.
Yeah.
And
does
it's
too.
something you've
Rogue and
done.
ward. I
mean, like eloquence and whispers.
Yeah. Also, I just want to know.
Wait, no, Johnny
No,
wasn't a bard. Never mind.
Johnny
forgot.
Because that was back when Ro didn't have like ways to make all other classes, so you'd have to be like a cleric, warlock, or a paladin if you were a human.
Oh wait, Sycamore can be as one.
Oh wait, Abby, you're the only one who I have any faith in knowing what I'm going to talk about. Do you know what Fitz's is? Fitz's root beer.
Not specifically, but I know, yeah, but I must have, yeah. What
Okay,
about
here's the thing. It's from St. Louis. It's just a good root beer. I had some today for the first time in a while. It's good. It's really good. But actually, no, I didn't have root beer. I had their hip hop pop. Still good. It's like a kind of cherry, not really cola, but cherry soda. Nice. Oh wait, berry cola. Yeah, it is a cola.
I would like to approach Quinn
Oh god.
and do.
Also, real quick, he is wearing almost exactly what is in the image I sent in art references. And whether there's wind or not, his jacket is billowing, as if there is
Well,
wind.
this picture.
Really wish I could see the picture.
Oh, I'll put the picture in the voice chat?
No,
it's
it's just
internet, not.
because yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Mr. Quinn. I'm Dougie Trampleton. Big fan of your
And
work.
that's a ducky.
Yeah, I got talked into it. So you're a rock star, correct?
Well, sure.
Okay. You're humongous, okay? You have a humongous audience. Everyone likes you. You're great, okay? But do you
I
know what would make
agree.
you greater?
I don't think anything could.
A stick. A
A
pet
stick.
stick.
A pet stick.
Yes. Okay. Because your last name is Stone. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Think about that. Think about how badass you'll be if you could break someone's bones.
I'm sure I already could.
But now you have the proof in the pudding of a pet stick. Come walk with me 20 feet so I can show you.
That's a
Oh,
very
20
specific
feet.
number.
You got to be a very specific man if you want to make it good
You
in the music business.
you say you you say that's a very specific number, but as you look over to where he's sort of gesturing, you see just like a floating table with a bunch of sticks on it.
Are you trying to just sell me a stick?
Not any stick, my friend. A pet stick.
I
Very lucrative brand.
a pet stick.
Precisely. I don't know where we're lost, okay? It's like a cactus that you don't have to water. A snake you don't have to feed.
I'm too sober for this, and I walk away.
I hand you a half drunk thing of champagne.
That
Flute of champagne.
Whistle.
A whistle of champagne. They only give me whistles. I'm too short for a flute.
take your whistle of champagne. Half a whistle of champagne. God damn it.
I'm so glad I leaned into this.
I take your half a whistle of champagne.
Now, my people will reach out to your people, or maybe just you. I don't know what kind of people you have. And we'll, go forward about a combination of sticks and stones. Um, Finger guns away. You're still next to the thing, and then once I start getting more than 20 feet away from you, the table starts to move slowly as well. I love Tensor's floating disc. It gives me a prop. I love a prop.
I head towards
We
wherever
all
they're
love a
giving out
prop.
alcohol.
There are like servers just sort of like gently walking around with like various alcohol and hors d'oeuvres. It's like wine. It's none of it's like hard liquor. It's like wine. And as you walk off, you likely at the very least, if you don't brush past her, you pass her in some sense, but it's a bit harder to notice this specific dragon, as people tend, despite her maybe a bit more notable appearance as opposed, weirdly enough, she is one of the more tamer looking dragons. But that makes her stand out among her family. And despite that, people still let their eyes drift over her.
I nod.
Eddie,
Oh,
you are not the dragon. She is not the dragon.
I know. I am
yeah.
not.
Dragon.
Okay.
Clarifying that to
I
everyone
knew
else.
that.
She is not the dragon. But you stand next to her, maybe hand in hand, maybe linked arms. But you stand close to her. You're one of the few that didn't have to come in with the rest of the guests. You've been here. You watched the preparations. Maybe hours. Maybe you were here since since the beginning of pre preparation, pre pre preparation. Days
Mhm.
ago, weeks ago. When you got here, not important. Point is, you're here and you have been for some time. So as you stand to the dragon with next to the lung dragon with the tamest hair and the dullest colors, please introduce yourself.
My name is Onyx Blitz. I go by OB. Um, she is dark skinned, and if you see her hair, it is short and white. So it's almost like a buzz cut. She is wearing a robe that has the crescent moons on the outer edges of it. Because this is a fancy party, right?
Yeah, it's like black tie event.
Yeah, so she's wearing probably a some elegant white dress that of course goes along with um the dragon scales next to her. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. And she has the crescent moon on her forehead. Yep, I think that's all the significance stuff that I have for her.
Kai stands next to you very stiffly, her hand gripping her cane as she does her best to not lean away from you,
Hmm.
but does need to lean on her cane, which is on the opposite side. She doesn't say anything, and as always, her face is a blank slate. But you can tell that she is bored and uncomfortable.
I probably lean over to her and ask, like, is there anything that I can do to make this night entertaining?
Unlikely. These events are always the same, if I'm being completely honest. It's nice to have
If
you
you,
here this year, though.
I'm glad. And you can always use me as a scapegoat, if you ever need to get away.
Thank you.
Always.
Um, Abby, for no reason in particular, could you roll a persuasion or deception? Don't tell me which one it is.
Uh, okay. 14.
Um, the person who asked for that, there is your answer.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
Oh.
The party progresses. It's entertaining for those who enjoy this scene, but for people like Quinn, where parties usually entail loud music and a lot of alcohol and possibly people doing drugs. It
Possibly.
drags. Uh, but as it goes on, you slowly begin to notice the Draken family isn't here.
Speak for yourself.
As in Kai's family?
The Draken family. The Lung family
Draken.
is here.
Okay.
They're hosting.
You said Draken. I thought you just said Dragon. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I understand.
I just like randomly started rolling my die, and I've gotten so many high rolls from all around the dice. I got 2 nat 20s.
Quinn is looking
The
for
best
chaos.
luck comes when it doesn't matter.
Or when it's gonna kill you.
Yes.
Actually, no, it's not when it's gonna kill you. It's before it's gonna kill you.
Yeah, when it's referring to something that could kill me.
When it could kill you to fail.
No, I'm fine on not failing. Oh, kind of fine on not failing. It's just knowledge of something that could kill me, as we've learned. Like, oh, what's that thing?
Okay.
Deadly.
I had to DM someone. I heard nothing that was said in the last 3 minutes.
Not anything important
Great.
for
Nothing
well,
important
for
at
your
all.
game.
Great. Everyone please give me fuck, I actually have to check something on my laptop. Give me distract the recording. Give me 5 minutes because my phone is about to die.
Thank you, 5.
Cool. Who else here is famous that I can leech off of? I mean, make a deal with.
I mean, my
I just wanted
boss
to say it's
is
good to see everybody because it's been a minute since I've seen pretty much all of us together like
it
this.
has
Yeah, it's been a good bit.
Yeah.
I will say my boss is relatively famous. Not like famous, but like is a relatively well-known lawyer or like owner of a law firm. That
It's
kind
not
of
just
dabbles.
relatively well known. He's well known enough to be invited here.
Yeah. Kind of dabbles in like all the things.
Yeah, I'll go to your boss.
The law.
I'll go to him. Hi, Mr. What's his name? I don't know his name.
Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen. Wait, what's your name?
Alex Grayson. People call me Grayson.
Okay.
Or Alexander
Hi.
Grayson.
I
would like to note that I didn't name my boss.
Okay. I was like, those are very similar. You're a lawyer. I have a law question. So, I have this business called Pet Stick. And I was wondering on the full copyright of it in terms of making sure no one else can do what I'm doing. Of googly eyes and cruelly drawn smiley faces on 2 sticks. How can I sue a 6-year-old?
I was deafened, but I did a spit taste without anything in my mouth.
Grayson is quiet for a good 6 seconds. I do apologize, but I am taking the 5 days of this event to step away from work.
I completely understand. I completely understand. Okay. Well, I'll have my people reach out to your people once the event is over, and we can get in touch. Um, 'Cause that 6-year-old's a real pain in my ass.
I look forward to your consultation.
Thank you. Thank you.
I
I
wanted.
I think has fallen off the thing because someone has used my disc as a trash receptacle. And so I kind of like pick it up and walk over to a trash can to throw away someone's like plastic flute or whatever. Well, no, it'll probably be glass flutes here. Like a little like piece of tissue that they use to hold an hors d'oeuvre or whatever. This is
Grow
not a trash can.
in a way that only my boss can hear. Is just like, did, and by that I mean psychically. Did he just say sue a 6-year old?
He did indeed.
Okay, just making sure. Should I go talk to him?
You are free to do as you please. I will be
Well, like, are we
staying.
gonna? Would we hire or would we take him on?
Absolutely not.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He wants to he wants to sue a 6-year-old. His idea
I mean
isn't.
that is true. My apologies for interrupting you.
Alexander, Grayson, you don't have to. You have not interrupted anything. You are literally talking to me in my brain.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. I just asked, are we gonna be? Yeah. It just
Hey, boss.
reminds me of like the copyright laws when it comes to like Happy Birthday, which now it's in the public domain, but like initially, and then a lot of Christmas music. Just reminds me of that. And where it is just like chase down the carolers, break their knees, and take their wallets.
That's why I wanted to do the 6-year-old. She's also my sister. She says it was originally her idea and that I stole it from her. But that's ridiculous because if you look at the copyright claim, my name is on it.
Damn it.
Okay, does anybody do anything when you realize that you are a fair way into the event and the Draken family has not arrived?
Quinn does not care.
Didn't
I was
honestly.
gonna ask. I was gonna ask Kai. I was like, isn't the Dragon family supposed to be here by now? Are they coming later?
Oh, they are dramatic. You never know when they'll show up.
Which one would I have tried to link my lineage to most?
Ah,
I think
I feel
kobolds are
like
more dragon-ish than
Of
the
course, you're a
large.
kobold.
it's quite far back. So most likely the oldest one, so the grandfather Lagon.
Oh,
Okay. Cool. So those people
But it
aren't
is
my cousins.
it's like it's here's the thing. You are related to them in the way of like we're technically all related. There's a good chance a lot of us are related to Genghis Khan.
Yeah. You know, I'm banking on that. I made this character with those statistics in mind.
Just making sure.
But I'm just saying, like, which one would have, like, if I was like, oh yeah, I'm distantly related to this family, which one would be more plausible? Um,
It's definitely the Dragon family.
cool, cool. Okay. Um, and those are the ones missing. Okay. Like, oh, where's my
Yeah, I would
attachments?
ask some of the like servers just what they would know and why they might not be here.
The servers. Let me roll a quick dice.
I really hope you ask me to roll something because I rolled the die in advance and I got a nat 20.
The server you go up to looks at you. They have a very tired look on their face. But perfect posture, perfect balance with their tray. Yeah, they're most likely just doing a power move thing.
That's so
Keep them
dumb.
waiting. Yeah, understandable.
I know all about power moves, being related to them.
I'm sorry.
You see, I kind of step up from like kind of hoarding myself on their like little tray of hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, I'm distantly related to the dragon family.
I psychically say to the server, don't mind him, he wants to sue 6-year-olds.
You see the
Apparently
server
it's
was
something about
about
pets.
to open. You see the server was about to open his mouth to begin talking, and then he hears that in the back of his head and closes it, fully walks away.
Just in all of my greatness, I understand.
I would like to have taken like 2 drinks uh, off the tray before he
To
walked away. 2 flutes, or basically 2 of whatever was on there, and then I will scan the room for someone who does not have a drink or snack, and then go to them.
Are you just
Catch up
looking
with you
for
later.
anybody, or are you
Um,
looking for like someone?
Generally, anyone.
it's just to get away.
A
Uh,
a very quick,
you
just like someone else.
you see a pair sort of over in the corner. There is a very young and honestly just very beautiful, sort of not striking, but a sort of like beautiful in a very innocent way. Maybe in like her like early to mid 20s. And a much, much older man who's a bit like hunched over, very like white hair, very bushy eyebrows that definitely look like they've been like attempted at combed down. Same thing with his hair. And a bit of like
A gold
uh,
digger.
and a bit of like a wrinkled suit. Uh, and you see he like pats her hand. She sort of like looks not out of place, but definitely very attached to this older man. But he sort of pats her hand gently and like walks away, to go talk to someone else. And she
All
just sort
right.
of been standing comfortably.
So yeah, I will go up to her because I as Gabriel want to fully grasp the situation because I could see it being a couple different things.
Uh, yeah, you go up to her. Uh, you
Hi there,
see
man.
she's
Would you
like,
like a drink?
yeah, actually, as you're going up to her, you see she's like, she looks like she's dodging people, but she seems so focused on like dodging like other men specifically that she doesn't really notice come up.
I
If
am a
that
man.
changes how you approach her,
I just want to fully confirm you are aware my character is male, so if he's specifically trying to dodge men,
no, it's like she is specifically trying to. She people are a lot of people are coming up to her, specifically men that seem to be attempting to hit on her. You have a good enough, like, just insight that I'll tell you that. But she's again like so focused on like other people that she doesn't notice you enough to try and dodge you.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like a drink? I think it might be best well, if you take this and come with me, you're more likely to not have other people hit on
And you see she like looks over her shoulder at like someone she just like squeezed out of a conversation with. She like claps her hands together a little bit and you like faintly hear like a not a click, but sort of like a ting sound, like sort of like harder materials coming together. Uh sure. And she takes the flute from your hand.
you. I heard some people call them a whistle.
A
And I also
whistle.
hear those. Yes, I heard it from the. I like gesture towards the kobold in a way where she can see where I'm pointing, but like he can't see us.
How
And
obvious? Can I roll to see if I ever see her look at me?
wait,
Perception with
Ro,
sleight of
can
hand.
I use the nat 20 that I preemptively rolled earlier? If not, that's perfectly fine. I have a plus
Yes.
10 to sleight of hand. No, I have a
Yes.
plus. I have more than 10. Or is it just 10? One or the
Actually,
other.
you know what? Yeah, I am gonna ask you a roll because I used that nat 20 to be like, yeah, the server knows exactly what's going on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 19 on sleight of hand. Not a great roll.
Oh shit! Oh, I got a 21. I have a +1. Let's go.
You see Grayson like sort of like raise his glass just a slight bit, and it seems to
I
be
wasn't
in
even
your
basing it off of Grayson.
direction.
I wanted to base it off of like her like looking at me, like because
Okay.
like I
Oh,
mentioned his
have her
back's to
roll.
me. Yeah. Um.
Okay, no.
Yeah. I wasn't basing it
And
off
I.
of like you because like your back is to me. Like if her
Could
eyes
I
shoot
give her
over at me,
advantage? Could I give her
Yeah,
advantage?
you can give her advantage. She did just roll a 4, so that's useful. She rolled a 7. Like you like
Okay.
try to like subtly gesture, and she just like fully like turns her full body to look.
Okay, let's move this way so he doesn't follow us. He wants to sue children for sticks. Alright.
Oh,
There's more to this.
isn't that the man who made or the kobold who still man? Isn't that the man who made the pet stick thing?
Yes, and he tried to hire. I work for Alan and Alex, um, the law firm. He tried to have my boss help him sue 12-year-olds or 6-year-olds. I would preferably like to avoid him myself.
That's I actually have a pet stick at home. This makes me feel quite conflicted.
Well, I mean, if you find where you bought it, you can return it, and then you can do what the 6-year-olds are doing and just find a stick outside and put some googly eyes on it.
I'm walking over.
Well,
I'm
cause
trying to bring us away.
and she like keeps walking, and she's like, well, the pet stick like the it is very silly, but like the pet sticks are like, specifically like their wood, like their outer bark is like specifically like bred to not be as like splintery.
That's fair.
And also the wood is a lot softer, so it's easier on me.
That also fair. Okay.
Both of you guys give me dex checks to see how if you're able to lose him by weaving through this crowd.
Okay.
That is a 16 from me.
I don't have a great dex. But that is still a 17. One higher. You like narrowly almost.
Doug,
She spots
you
you.
are small.
You almost get there, but then like one person who's like just short enough that you can't weave under his legs gets in between the way. Gets in between.
Yeah. Well, you can't weave underneath his legs without it being very weird and possibly a lawsuit.
I'm sorry, sir. Didn't mean to bother
You
you.
know,
Those
But you have to
would you like a
successfully
pet
lost
stick?
him in the past.
the,
Please, like,
the
no.
pet
This dude's
stick
just like,
tag.
oh
The
my
pet
god, are
is
you the
awful
maker of the
cutting
pet
through the crowd.
sticks?
Are you the
I'm
maker of the pet stick? Hello.
I'm like weaving my way through the
Yeah,
crowd, and the tray of sticks and just cutting through it. Not weaving, it's just plowing through people.
I like to think that there is a trail of destruction behind you, but specifically 20 feet behind you.
Yeah, I need behind it all the time.
You might get kicked out over this at some point.
I mean, the stupidest character. I love it.
Yep, there are.
Yeah, they are.
Didn't
But the
copy
difference between these
correctly.
two images. It's very
But
hard.
well, you are able to lose him in the crowd.
There we go.
Right.
Oh, okay. You kind of have to like sort of pull this girl with you. She is sort of like stumbling a bit. Like she recovers very quickly, and you can tell that she is at the very least mildly graceful, but she doesn't really seem to know what's going on. And as you're pulling her around, when you like for the most part you are touching like her clothes, and so that sort of softens things. But when you grab her hand, you notice that it is hard under your touch. Hard and not rough, but the opposite, incredibly smooth.
Like porcelain?
Yes.
It's a doll.
The person who brought you. Well, firstly, can I Arcana check her?
Yeah.
13.
Uh,
Very average roll.
you sort of like stop moving, and she goes, "Oh, okay, okay." And she sort of like fixes her. You see like she looks up, and she like fixes her bangs and like fully like brings them back like in front of her. That way they aren't like split. But right before she does that, you can see like a small symbol on her forehead. And you get the vibe that she is some like some version of a golem.
Is there a way I. Actually, wait, there might be. Second, let me just quickly check what I can do with the thing. I was kind of hoping that I might be able to. Yeah, whatever. Could I, like, subtly cast True Strike for its intended purpose of what are they weak to in mechanical sense? Because I have a slight idea, and also I would like to note it is only somatic components, and I have a +10 to sleight of hand. Could I please roll?
Yeah, roll sleight of hand.
That's a 23.
Yes, give me 1 second.
I want to get into a fight. I have a feeling that she might be quite literally porcelain, and I want to confirm that before. Basically,
Yeah,
doing
she
what
is,
like John. You go.
she's vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Just bludgeoning. Okay.
That's the first one that like pops into my mind. Like it just main thing, bludgeoning.
Yeah, bludgeon. Like if it is actually porcelain, that makes sense. I question. The person you were with earlier seemed to be a bit attached to them. Would they happen to be like your creator? I don't know why I flourished at the end of that word.
um, uh, yeah, that's my father.
I was slightly curious about
Nokia.
the relationship between you two. It's many ways people could be together, and then there's also the fact that a lot of people have been trying to hit on you.
If you want, she like sort of shrugs. You can actually give me a quick history.
That is 22.
You like the more you look at her, and like the more like once you register that she's a golem, she is made of porcelain, she is literally a doll. Things start sort of clicking in your head.
That's why that guy called her doll face. It all makes sense.
Yes, definitely not
And
that.
you realize that she is a like what I was saying about like her having grace earlier, as well. You realize that she is the porcelain model, Arabella.
Right. Now I remember you, Miss Arabella.
Guilty. Yeah, I brought my dad as my plus one. He kind of needs to go with me wherever I go.
Here's the thing. Gabriel has I know slightly what Grayson would say in this situation, but Gabriel has so many mechanical questions that it's like,
Don't ask.
yeah. If I was playing an artificer, I would be able to say all of these. Honestly, I should play artificers more often. It would give me a reason to ask mechanical questions. Artificer Rangers would fit very well. Might make an Artificer Rangers explicitly just so I can have a character that it can be just like, ooh, how does that monster work? Ooh, how does that? I'm gonna go back on track. I myself am just +1 here. It's amazing seeing all these people much more important than I am.
Honestly, it's kind of amazing for me too. Like I work with like higher status people a lot, like fashion designers and whatever, but I don't really get to like spend like outside of like the actual shows, I don't actually get to like spend that much time around other people because I kind of stay home most of the time, like going out, especially in like large group events like this, usually not that worth it. Um,
I have a similar thing of not being able to know people around you. Uh, I'm I'm a lawyer. I'm very new to it, and a lot of people I've worked against in court have are like pretty reputable, pretty impressive figures in my field that I would love to get to know. Maybe a bit different than how you would see it in your field, but because of the position, we sometimes just cannot be able to, or like just are not allowed to speak to one another, like, for pretty decent periods of time. Just
Wow, that seems pretty rough actually, because then like once you are allowed to speak to each other, then it kind of feels like the moment has passed, right?
yeah,
But yeah, the fashion industry is brutal, don't get me wrong, and there are definitely a lot of people that I would love to never interact with again. But, there's also like a lot of people that I would like to talk to, like outside of work, but just don't want to risk cracking. And I also feel like it would just be awkward to bring my dad every time I want to go hang out with people.
true. Well, actually, no, I don't really have much to relate with that last bit, but to
And I'm
there
like,
are certain figures in this business that you really do not want to see outside the courtroom, especially when you work for a larger law firm. Now, a lot of people are just trying to make it so that, say, facing law, like criminal justice, it's just trying to make sure the right person is punished. But when it becomes more everyday matters, you'll and still in criminal justice, you'll find some people are working more for their own agenda, and it's always horrible to see.
I bet. Fizz, are you able to talk or are you still out of commission?
I will note I'm perfectly fine with moving off this conversation to let other people have screen time. Like I can fill time, but if not, well, but if other people like to talk, go ahead.
Fizz is typing, so I'm gonna assume that Fizz cannot talk, and we're gonna keep going. Oh, like 5 minutes? Okay, we can circle back around.
Cool.
As of right now, though, everyone please give me what is this? A wisdom save? A wisdom save.
What do you?
What?
Don't say
up?
stuff like that.
My
Wait, bro,
wisdom is
is this again?
low.
Is this a charm effect? If this counts as a charm effect, or yeah, if this counts as a charm effect, both me and Fizz have advantage.
Is frightened? I don't believe frightened is a charm effect.
I think it can depend on the spell, maybe.
Wait, frightened. Frightened is almost never a charmed effect.
Yeah, I think there's like
Um,
a couple instances, but it's
Yeah,
rare.
yeah.
this is not a charm.
What about
Dirty
the question I sent you?
21.
Yeah, I did see that. I was typing out a response and then got
Okay.
distracted. 21, you said?
Yep, and I'm gonna put it in chat just so it's with the rest.
Because it can affect this.
That was a wisdom save, right?
Yes.
Save or check, it's the same for me. Rogues do not get proficiency in wisdom saves. Get dexterity though.
Don't they?
I mean,
With
wisdom,
Iron Mind, like
certain
depending on the
level,
level, you do get it.
remind.
Good. I haven't played a high level rogue before.
Oh,
Isn't
it
Like
can.
level 14,
I think
you get
level
it.
17.
I
14?
mean, in like 4 levels, you get it.
Slippery mind, level 15, proficiency in
Yeah.
wisdom saving.
Iron Mind is the ranger thing for the same thing,
Oh, okay.
or similar thing at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yeah.
And is that everyone? That's everyone. Grayson, as you're talking to Arabella, as the conversation moves forward, you notice that she stiffens, and the wine flute, her grip on the wine flute tightening, and she actually moves to get behind you as she realizes that you are unaffected. And you realize almost everyone around you is reacting in a similar way. Gabriel is the only one who passed the save.
Oh.
You are all as
That's
you hear,
ancient
That's-
dragons.
That's hilarious, honestly.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised monks don't get wisdom proficiency for saves.
Well, they get dexterity, and then they eventually get everything.
Yeah, they get dexterity and strength.
and as
Dexterity and health.
and you are all frightened except for Grayson, as you hear not stampede, but you hear what is definitely a group of footsteps and the notable sound of a cane hitting the floor rhythmically, almost in a march, as the Draken family arrives, pushing open the door as they all flood in, led by Lagon, the patriarch of the family. They stop and they look, and the frightened effect lifts.
Hey, Ro, before the frightened effects lifts, something I want to do is roll performance so that they kind of just make it notable of I was this only person who succeeded.
Go ahead.
Dio was also in the process of stillness of mind before it ended, just to get over it.
I would like to do performance to make it seem like I was never frightened.
That's going to be deception.
That was
Deception?
such a
I'm good
low
at that too.
roll. That was such a low roll.
Well,
No, it
probably
was only an
it
8.
would be disadvantage deception because it's while you're frightened, which gives you disadvantage.
That was only an 8.
Well, girl, I will give you advantage on
What were
this
you trying to
because
do?
I was rolling some dice and so many people failed. You are going to stick out at least a little bit. So
Dirty
go ahead.
20.
So,
Dirty 20. From an 8 to a dirty 20.
Okay. Judo, what is your deception at advantage? Disadvantage.
it's a nat 20. 31.
At disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage? I thought you said advantage.
Yeah, sorry, I misspoke. It's disadvantage because you're frightened.
Okay. 23.
You, despite your fear, you're able to still sort of straighten your back and puff out your chest. And Grayson and Quinn? Quinn. As Lagon stops, as the family stops and scans the room, you see Lagon's eyes lock on each before moving on. And frightened effect lifts, and they all flood in and separate.
I'm
Sid.
holding on
Oh, I
to
see. They
my
are
stick.
as showy as ever.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's hopefully we can get through this thing.
And actually, Evie, you realize that Kai's arm had like wrapped around you slightly, as she was also unaffected by the frightened effect.
She was unaffected or affected?
She was unaffected, but she saw that you were.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it.
She slightly nods. Oh, well, I suppose we should probably. She just sort of like waves her hand and like motions.
I guess so. I'll follow your lead.
And before we get to that, Fizz, you said you are back, correct?
Yeah, I'm good.
As the frightened effect lifts and you're able to sort of catch your breath again, you look over and also notice Arabella. who you would recognize as being, you said you're in the fashion industry, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Even if you are not, you're more on the are you more on the business side of things or more of like the designer?
Designer side of things.
Yeah. So you recognize Arabella as a kind of frequent model of yours. Very sort of innocent face, hair that can be changed out, but currently long black with blunt bangs. Sort of maybe I'm not completely sure what kind of clothes your character makes, but possibly someone who is exactly like the demographic that you design for.
And then this is just so I'm like on the same page because I was half paying attention. This is the person that Gabe was talking to, right?
Yes.
I don't believe there's two.
Yeah, Quinn is just Judo's character. Did I mention Quinn? Not paying attention.
No, I just keep thinking Quinn is okay. Maybe I'm just confused. Okay, cool. Never mind it. Okay, I got it.
Okay, so I think like across the room sees old model. I think like slowly makes way over, like bumping into people, like hey, whatever. Moving on, and like finally, and I forgot the name because I'm a genius.
Arabella. Here, I'll put it
Arabella.
in.
Okay. Okay.
You see, as you're making a waiver, she, her eyes lock on you. Oh, Grayson, this is, well, this is me forgetting your name, not her. Renata?
Renata. Yeah, Renata.
Uh, Grayson, this is Renata. I'm a model for, his shows a lot.
Ah, well, nice to meet you. Kind of reach his hand out to shake.
Renata, this is Grayson. He's a lawyer.
Nice to meet you. We'll shake your hand.
Cool. I would like to insight check to see what biases you may have against me. Basically, I want to insight check to know what secrets you gave. Or what secrets Ro gave to you about me. I'm be real, this is a character who's going to have a lot of roles happen. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't mind.
Ro, would it be like a... Ro,
Insight
what
versus.
role... Sorry.
No, you're okay. But that is insight versus deception.
Yeah, 21.
Versus deception?
Yes.
Yeah, you do deception.
Okay. Because I was just kind of like...
Do you need me to type out separate from the list what you got on Grayson?
No, I have sticky notes.
Oh, nice.
I know, it's pretty great. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
and I got a 21. So
Okay,
What
so like,
you really just
Is
have
that
to say
enough to
whether
get
or not
like
it's negative.
everything? Like of
I
what
will
you
say,
know?
I think, especially because it's only a 1 point difference, all you really have to give is whether or not you feel positively,
that
like strongly in either direction.
honestly, that's all I really care about, if it's positive or negative. Because I have a suspicious feeling about the rumors you gave us.
I rolled for who got what, okay?
Ah, man, you rolled for it. I'm kind of disappointed.
Interesting.
Okay,
I don't even know who got mine.
because everyone got ours. Like everyone got a thing from everyone else.
Everyone got
No,
everyone
I
got
meant
one of
what.
three. Yeah.
No, I didn't say. I'm
Oh,
wondering who got what of what I typed.
okay, never mind. But yeah, Ro. Basically, I was thinking you were gonna send all of us a lie, because I know for certain 2 of the things I got were lies.
How do you
And
know?
one of them is just I can't believe it.
Wait, no.
And the
What
other one
list
is
are
wrong.
you reading?
Yeah, sorry.
I know you got one about me. And that's what you're thinking is a lie.
Right. I don't think I ever
can't believe you
let
would think
Viz
that.
actually say how they feel about my character. Sorry about that.
No, but it's okay. Yeah, definitely doesn't like you very much. Like, Glint and I does not make eye contact. They do not like.
Actually, I'm gonna roll insight for Arabella just to see if she catches that. She goes, "Oh, she does. She seems to be very oblivious to the vibes that are happening right now. So she goes, uh, yeah, Dad is taking uh the chance to talk to some of the artists and other people that are here. So so I was left to my own devices, and Grayson sort of swept me up when he saw that I was being constantly approached and not enjoying it. Yeah,
Did he?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's been really nice so far.
Yes. How nice. Yes, Arabella. My most beautiful model. Perfect. God. Turns to her friend. Mwah, mwah. Thought I shall come to say hello. As I deal with all of the crazies in this party.
Oh, and when you walked over, did your marketing manager come with you?
No.
Okay.
I literally got
No,
it.
they.
I immediately got prepped to do a roll. I'm gonna do so many rolls throughout this. I'm gonna be real. I'm sorry.
No, I would like it mention that like they did come together, but they were talking to like their separate friends. Like marketing managers, super business. So talking to like all the other like managers or like business people, and then Renata is talking to like the more fun people in their mind.
You do the boring stuff. This is a party.
There's a reason they have a marketing Sure.
As everyone is talking, I think you guys all hear in like the quiet murmurs of conversation and the soft orchestral music just cutting through this sort of like soft noise is Quinstar! Yo!
Huh?
That's
You know, that's your character.
someone shouted
What?
you.
Sorry. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
We know this.
Honestly, that feels partially
In
in
character.
character.
Yeah.
Canon.
You are downing champagne whistle.
Yeah.
You're drinking as many as you can so that you can find the equivalent of like a shot of vodka.
Yeah.
You feel an arm like wrap around your shoulder, and you feel like a slightly clawed hand and like scaled skin brush up against you.
I jump a little.
Oh, come on, dude, don't be afraid. Like it's just me. And you look over and you see Xerax. So probably not someone you've had a ton of interactions with, just because not really the same circles.
Hmm.
But you would know him as like one of the more like easygoing of the Draken family, and you definitely had a few interactions with him just
Hmm.
because he has done coke, and you have been at parties and watched him, or I'm not gonna say you haven't done coke with him, but you have at the very least seen him do coke, and he
There's
does
1 degree
fucking
of
work.
separation of coke lines.
Dude does fucking lot. You saw him do like an entire banquet table line.
What's his name again?
Xerax.
Oh, something.
Xanax.
Damn,
Xanax.
you, bro. That like really hurts.
What? Sorry.
You and me, dude. That like really hurts.
That I'm assuming that's not your
Most
name.
un Yeah, no, most unserious tone uh when you call him Xanax or like forget his pretend to forget his name.
Hmm.
But anyway, how have you been? What you been up to? Outside of, the things on TV.
Well, it's really mostly been the things on TV. Uh, but that's what I like doing. The things on TV.
And you know what? Absolutely no shame in that. I
I
am
agree.
always up for a party.
I
You know,
know. Yeah, I know. Uh,
and you know what? I have one literally a couple days after this whole event ends. I don't know if you I'm not sure whether or not you're invited, but if you're not, I'm inviting you because I know you like to party and I know that you're good at partying.
oh, I love to party. Why do you think I accepted this invitation?
I don't know because
This is
man,
not
you're
what.
going to be
This is
disappointed.
yeah. This is really not what I was expecting, really. But it's fine. I'm sure something will happen that's interesting.
Th- Here's the thing. There's a chance it's like a toss up. Usually when things are hosted by the Lung family, they tend to be like pretty low key, pretty chill. And by what I mean by that is very boring.
Hmm. Maybe someone should fix that.
Maybe you got any ideas?
Well, not any just yet, but I'm sure I'll cook up something.
Okay. I will, and I will say this much. They confiscate any, anything that has the potential to be a camera, and they look at you really weirdly if you bring in any technology at all. But they don't usually check your bags for things that are edible or consumable in other ways.
Oh,
I'm just saying, I knew that it'd be kind of dry, so I brought the party with me.
you brought the party with you.
Absolutely.
Well, not yet. Maybe soon, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Just let me know. And he
Hey,
is gonna just
there.
take out a pen and write this place is big enough and is expected to host enough guests that uh there are there are room numbers and addresses for the guest houses, and he
Mhm.
writes down the directions and the number of one of the guest houses. That's whenever you're ready, that's where you can
Yep.
find me.
Actually, before you run off to do something, there's this kobold that's been running around. I think he needs a bit of party in him.
Absolutely. Any other description outside of Cobalt?
Well, there's a table that seems to be following him with
Oh my
a
god, the
bunch.
stick guy?
The stick guy, yeah.
You know what? Fucking on it. Uh,
All right. Excited to see it.
Stick man!
Yes. Are you interested in a partnership?
I'm
A brand
interested
deal
in
of
two
sorts.
things, little man. First
Sticks
thing I'm
and
interested in.
money.
Money, always interested in it.
Okay.
Two things I'm interested in right now. One, if you really want to get your sticks to pop off, to do really well,
Yeah.
gotta get into NFTs. Make an NFT of it. Spread the
Oh
word.
God,
Ugh.
no, no, no,
Ugh.
no.
Okay, you lost me.
I,
What's an NFT?
as
I,
he
I'm a.
as he starts talking about NFT, Quinn kind of backs away.
I assumed that he had already
Nice fun
separated
toy.
from
I
you,
love
like
nice fun
sent you
toys.
off.
That's what the pet stick is. It's a nice fun toy. I've already branched into that. I don't know what you mean.
No, no, no. This is totally different, dude. And
I don't know.
I don't know enough about NFTs to actually explain it to you in character, but he goes on to explain NFTs to you. And then he
Wait, so
goes,
you want me to
every
put my physical sticks into the online market, but people won't actually have the sticks. They will have basically an essence of owning a stick.
exactly, dude.
But
And the best part is,
how people are
different
supposed to hit
sticks.
other people with something over the internet? Okay?
Have
It's like
you
that's
ever,
where the
dude, have you ever gotten into a flame war in someone's comment section? Like, come on, those can hurt.
yeah, but
I've
like
seen people
I've
destroyed in.
I've you know now that you've mentioned NFTs, it's bringing something up, and it seems like a lot of people who own NFTs are the ones getting flamed on, and that's not the audience I want.
Listen, dude,
Um,
the only reason people flame on us right now is because they're scared and they're anticipating us flaming on them in the future because they didn't invest early.
okay, so I see where you're coming from, but are you sure it's sustainable? Because it takes a lot of energy to run
And
an
enough of the
NFT
business
thing.
talk. What I really came here to tell you is that you need to get some partying, bro. And I heard through the grapevine that you need some party.
I do need some party. I've been thinking about doing party sticks, where at the top of the stick is like confetti or like make it like a confetti cannon type thing. I'm working with my best artificers on like trying to make that right now. Where you just kind of like you pop
I
your
hear
stick
it. I
off.
see the vision.
Uh,
I see
we will
the
come up
vision.
with a better way of saying that.
I see the vision.
You can blow the stick.
Exactly. This lawyer gets it.
But no, what I'm really talking about is getting you into the party mood.
Okay. So party mood. I'm there. In my mind, I'm really manifesting what you're trying to say to me right now, and I'm not sure I'm on the same wavelength.
And he does like that thing where he like sniffs and like presses like one of his nostrils.
Oh, do you need a tissue? Or procure my handkerchief.
Do you want to do you want to do some snow or not?
Why didn't you say that at the beginning? Yes, of course.
He like leads you up.
Why are you talking to me about NFTs, you numbnut?
And I always, anytime it is relevant, they're always relevant. Actually, I always got to bring up the NFTs because I got to spread the word now. That way people know to invest. It's all about looking into the future.
I will note. I'm glad my mage hand is invisible because I will mess with this man a lot if I ever interact with him.
Give me a quick history check.
I put
Oh,
my dice away. No,
this
I did
goes
not.
so well with what I know about uh someone.
11. It's not a good roll.
Okay. Never mind then.
Also, I think I missed it. Is Xerax Draken or Lung?
Draken.
Reckon.
Okay.
But yeah, so you get let off to do some lines in the bathroom. Let me look up if there's like mechanics for this.
You just like if I had to make something up off the top of my head, really, if you can't find anything, Constitution check.
Give me
Probably like
haste.
But they do that with the alcohol, right?
honestly, haste is a really good effect for this. Because haste is you are sped up, and then at the end of it, like you quite
You
literally
burn out.
crash. You can't do stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, speed.
Yeah, you know what? Take the effects. Give me a wisdom save first of all, and then then you can take the effects of haste.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Actually,
My
okay,
wisdom
naturally,
save.
I was debating whether or not this should be Constitution or Wisdom because this is checking to make sure that you don't fully get addicted to cocaine.
Okay, it would be a 25 if it was con, or a 21 for
Either
wisdom.
way, it's a nat 20, you're good.
Yeah. I thought you said you were giving me cocaine. Why? This isn't doing anything.
No,
Oh
you're
no.
all high.
Oh.
You're just not addicted.
Oh, nice.
This man has a honestly impossible amount of cocaine just on him. I love and hate this character I am playing.
Now the question is, do I want to have an existential breakdown while high in the bathroom?
Of
I
course you
feel
do.
that's the funniest thing to do in
That
this
is
situation.
that is of course the best thing to do in this situation.
But like, how emotional do I want to get with it? 'Cause like, this guy is like distantly my cousin, and the difference in our place in society is literally our stature. And I just don't think that's fair because I could do as much work as him in this society, but due to where he is, where he was born in the family,
And don't
it's
forget
just
the
this
height.
is all gonna be this is all me saying this like out loud, not to him, but just like to Judo, who's right next to me,
Equal rights.
and then like on the
Judo,
other
are
side,
you
Judo is
here?
him.
No,
How
no,
am I
no, no.
imagining this?
Quin's not there.
Oh,
No,
you're not
this
there.
isn't
Okay.
saying this to you, Judo. You're
Oh
there
wait,
now. You're in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. I'm in the bathroom.
no. You randomly had to use the bathroom, and now I'm talking to you while you're at the urinal.
No. This isn't even Quinn. This is Judo, who just spawned.
Judo's how to use the urinal. I'm talking to a fake person at the urinal.
Or hallucinating
And like
Judo.
now I'm like doing blow with this guy. And I don't even know if he likes me as a person because like most people in the family don't like me just because I'm a kobold. But like the difference between us is just distance. And I just don't think that's fair to for me to be where I am in society just because of a branch so long ago. Um
Damn, dude, I
like
can't tell
we
if
both
you're too high or not high enough. And he like shoves your head into into a bag of
I
cocaine.
do it. I do it and then I go even deeper. Cuz like I have business ideas. My parents have had business ideas and like we're successful. But if we were like, taller, we would be more successful. Isn't that crazy? How 4 feet of height can make us billionaires.
How tall are you? Or I guess how short are you?
I'm 3'2".
This man is not 7 foot tall.
Okay.
He's
Yeah.
hallucinating that here.
An extra 3 feet of height would make us vastly more wealthy. Isn't that crazy? How like just by being born a kobold has dampened our ability just because we're always going to be compared to other dragon ancestry people.
Does anyone do any of the male characters walk into the bathroom? I guess any of the men characters. Do any of the masculine characters does anyone who uses this bathroom walk into the bathroom while this is happening?
The door opens, I turn in, I turn around.
And like
Wait, I got.
and now like the lawyers don't even want to talk to me because like yes, I'm trying to sue my 6-year-old sister, but I'm trying to help her because like she doesn't. I went to school
Wait.
for so
My boss
long.
turns in, immediately just like flinches, just turns even faster than I did.
And like they were like, "Oh, we're not gonna represent you because you're trying to counter sue your 6-year-old sister or whatever." But like, I'm just trying to help her because like I went
You didn't
to
hear that.
so much
You didn't
school.
hear that
That's
part.
fine. That's fine. So I went to so much school to like be the best that I can be and try and understand my place in this world. And I'm trying to help her not have the burden of this. And when she's old enough, I'm I'm just trying to build a good nest egg for her. But no one's understanding like what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to help. But because of how I'm perceived, my help is falling on deaf ears.
Are you still talking to fake me?
I'm talking to fake Jacob now. You've left.
Oh, okay.
Well, me, fake Zap. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
fake
Wait,
Jacob
no.
is also you.
yeah. I'm like, okay,
Wait,
okay.
no. Fake Jacob is explicitly a combination of the two of you, and then there's fake Zapdos.
Yeah.
Also, fake Gabriel would like to
What's that
lean in and be
Thunderbird
like,
doing over
"There's
there?
no." Then fake Gabriel would like to lean in and be like, "There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that rumor's right. No, I will not believe it."
What
I
the
know
fuck is
exactly what
happening?
rumor you got.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I think I got the same rumor.
He can't, Judo. He can't. It
I
can't.
know.
It can't be
I know.
true.
It's like, how is he so dumb? Like,
Honestly, it might just be he's so socially inept, but is intelligently smart.
honestly, yeah, that could be it.
I
Oh
think
my
he
gosh,
might
I
be a
think I
wizard.
have the same
So
one too.
actually, yeah.
Oh, hey, Fizz.
Yeah, I think he might be a wizard. Were you a wizard or were you a sorcerer?
That's for you to find out eventually.
I will insight check you.
I think that would be more of
I will
a
ask. Arcana is also. Here's the thing. I partially just want to insight check to see how high his intelligence is. But you know what? Arcana check, wizard or sorcerer will probably do the same thing for me, or similar thing.
Okay, so we're gonna pan out of this conversation. Gerald is
My mind goes with the pan
fully
out.
ignoring you. He's fully focused on the drugs. People have walked in and started doing lines with him.
The conversation has gotten too meta.
You're over there hallucinating. I don't think that's what coke does.
It's close enough.
Who knows?
Not me.
I
I
don't
personally
think
know
It's
that
magic
it does.
coke.
And like I know exactly you know, the rumor I have on Judo, I know exactly if it's true or false. No.
Oh yeah.
Not
Well-
me. Every time
DM
you guys bring up the rumors I gave you, I have to go back and check to be like, which one do you have again?
So
DM me
apparently
which rumor
cocaine
you have
can
that
cause hallucinations, by the way.
It's not the plot
It's
of Cocaine Bear?
kind of rare, but it can.
No, can't. Okay,
So
no.
who's
Cocaine Bear is
frozen?
cocaine fell into.
I know
Cocaine Bear is a
what
bear
happened
on
in
cocaine,
Coke. Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah.
based off true events. It's
Yes,
crazy.
I'm so aware.
Well, very loosely based off of true events.
Yeah.
Like no one died in real life, I'm pretty sure.
Same
I think
thing
one
with
person was
Israel.
heavily injured, but didn't die.
Rookie
I-
numbers. Put me on cocaine. I'll kill.
I'd
Kill this
imagine
dragon.
Quinn is sticking close to the bathroom to see the results of his plotting, but he doesn't
Give
go
me
in. He just watches every.
to hear the conversation that
That I'm
Dougie is
doing.
having with someone.
Passive perception?
Give me
You're my
give
best
me
friend, you're no cake.
Actual perception?
Yeah.
Alright.
Is he immune to cocaine?
21.
Yeah, you can hear this conversation. You hear Dougie's half of the conversation,
Yeah.
and also occasionally, like it's punctuated by like a woo or like something
Yeah.
that's like yeah, and also again people do go in points and like they do join. Not everyone.
Quinn just nods to himself and goes, I think I did good.
And we're gonna pan out and away. Let's go back to you, Eddie.
I'm not sure. Like that's the thing, and my first thought is just to attend Kai. Was like, is there like what kind of food? I'm assuming do they bring us food or is there food here? You know, I'm like, what's the
There's
setup
like
here?
servers walking around with like trays and stuff.
Yeah, nothing that we have to get up and go get.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Kai sort of walks over to just the first member of the Draken family that she sees.
I guess I will be following with her unless she tells me not to.
She like whatever point of contact that you guys have had so far, she keeps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
And she ends up going over to Cinda, and I don't want to talk to myself for an extended period of time. So
Yeah, you can
if
Conversation.
Wait, you're not crazy?
You're not me? I'll talk to myself for hours.
here's the
It's
thing,
how I
I'll
just
talk to
don't get
myself.
stuff done.
Here's the thing, I will talk to myself for hours in a different context.
Is it because you have an audience now of us
Yes,
judging you?
yes.
So,
Valid.
yeah. You can just
So
give
if
me
at
the
any
spark
point,
notes of the conversation. Yeah.
it is like the driest shit. Cinda is incredibly militant and stiff and like very. These are two people who don't want to be here, but they're like, I gotta socialize. So they do that,
Mhm.
and then they part ways. Uh, and Kai goes to sit down because her leg hurts.
Understand. So,
But unless there is anything else that anybody wants to do, I'm gonna say the gala portion of the night wraps up.
I do. I guess
Mhm.
since I was there, I don't know if I should insight it or something just to see if I can get anything more from my perspective being next there. Just yeah.
Oh, you are like that is like again, Kai is very
Mhm.
stoic. Her face is like a blank slate.
Yes.
But you notice like through like your physical point of contact a like shift in how she is walking.
Mhm.
And that's how you can tell that her leg hurts.
I understand that. Anything I could glean from her
The
conversation to the
conversation?
other person she
No.
was talking to? Okay.
Cinda, again, like these are two people who don't want to fucking be here.
Yeah.
Real.
I understand. Hi. How much longer do you think you can manage? Because I'm assuming it's gonna be a while till the night ends. Because this is day one of like, how many days is this festival? Or this 5? That's what I thought. Yeah. And
The
I'm guessing
opening.
this is day one.
Yeah. She goes, oh, the opening gala will only be a few more hours, and then and then the guests will be shown to their quarters, and then whatever event that uh my aunt has planned. Sua is the one it's planning this year. Whatever event my aunt has planned, she will see to that everyone receives their note. However, she chooses to notify people of tonight's event, and usually those are optional. So I might just go to sleep. Who am I kidding? I
That's
don't sleep.
fair. Neither do I. So, uh, yeah, understandable. But just let me know if I can do anything for you. Is there any? I'm assuming there's nobody you want information on or for me to talk to. Yeah.
It is quite all right. I am here because I am required to be. There's, at least currently, nothing that I would like to know more than honestly nothing. I don't want to know anything.
Understood. I'll keep you from knowing things then. Unless it's serious, of course.
You see, she actually cracks like the smallest smile at that.
That's
And
all I
if
say to her.
and if no one does anything else, the opening gala wraps up, and I think we are going to do the thing that I have been waiting desperately to do, which is
Interesting.
one, the epistolary phase. It's not something that you need to do, but Archie, you will recognize this. The epistolary phase is when anyone who would like to, you have two, you are able to write up to 2 letters to any PC or NPC.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
It can be delivered by one of the staff members. Yeah. It can be delivered by one of the staff members of the estate or of your own attendant, or not really attendant. None of you guys came with attendants, but by someone that you know.
I figured I am pretty much an attendant.
Yeah. I mean, Dougie, you brought Sycamore. Sycamore wouldn't
That's
count as a
Stickable.
plus.
Sycamore's my wand.
Like,
It's
you
not
could
how
have brought like
it.
a staff member.
Abby, this is funnier than even you know. Oh, Fizz might know what the bit is. I was just saying
I
you
feel
might
like
know
I
what the
missed
bit
something.
is.
Like I saw
you-
reading the name, but hearing it out loud made me realize it was Stickable. Okay. But I love that.
So
So,
what is this again?
you are able to write letters up to 2 to
Okay.
any PC or NPC. It can be delivered in any way you have available to you. And you can, if you want, you could have it delivered in a way that demands a response. And that can have consequences to both you and the person delivering to if they do not respond.
So I would like to write a letter to whatever his name is, scrolling up.
Xerox?
Dougie.
Dougie. Oh my god.
I know he's high, and I know cocaine makes you paranoid. So I'd just like to write, Grayson is trying to steal your sticks.
Funnily enough, there's 2 people called Grayson
Are all
Oh,
who
I
would
know.
be called Grayson.
No, I
are
know.
all these sent at the same time, or like can I send my letters in response to those letters?
And
You
that's
can
the
do them
only letter I'd like to write.
you could absolutely do them in response.
I write letters. Are they anonymous or?
Can be.
They can be anonymous if you
Mine
get
is
them delivered.
anonymous.
Like if you
Of course it is. Yeah, I would like to write to the Graysons with 2 letters saying, "Please leave my sticks alone."
Here's the thing, Grayson is such a common name, both first and last. So I'm going to roll a D100, and I'm going to divide whatever I get by 2. And that's how
That's
many
how many
people you
Graysons are here.
have. And then plus 2 for the 2 that we know about.
Wait, so how many people are here in the Gala total?
A lot.
Too many.
Because like rolling a D100 and like basing off of that, that's like saying out of every 100 people, you're gonna run into like 30 Graysons at this party.
I think I'd specify the lawyers.
I did
The
get
Grayson lawyers.
14.
Like, how many Graysons have I talked to? I feel as though I would only know the 2 Graysons.
You probably only know the 2 Graces.
So I write letters to them, and to make it come off in the way I'm saying it, please stay away from my sticks. There are speckles of tears on the paper.
And that's the only letter I write.
Since you
From
are
Dougie.
uh since you are his son, Grayson, Jesus, you and Grayson are sharing like a room. It is like obviously separate beds. It's like a suite situation. Essentially, like I'm imagining just like
I just
not even in an envelope, just like 2 letters get slipped under the door.
opens it, reads the letter, looks over, reads letter, looks over, reads letter. We're both doing the exact same movement.
You
And
are.
just like, did you? No, I didn't. And it just goes into a long pause of silence. And then I'm going to send. I know what my other letter is, and I'm gonna just DM the person.
Boo, you're no fun. Say it out loud, coward.
Yeah, everyone else has said their letters out loud, maybe. Unless other people have done it in secret. Like cowards.
I'm just
True.
writing it out by myself.
Say your letter out loud, coward. I'm not talking to you, Archie.
No, I'm going to. Yeah. I might.
I know.
I'm always gonna put it in public.
I know. You're writing it. I just wanted to say that because I said it right after you finished talking.
Yep.
Abby, you didn't really interact with anyone this session, so
No,
I'm assuming
and
you're gonna
and Kai does not want any information, and I don't want any information.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
see any point at the moment.
I said that she doesn't want information, but she said
Yes,
nothing about you not wanting information.
I found it necessary to like send out letters or anything.
Fizz, are you sending out any letters?
No, just onto DM I received. Y'all wanted to be let in.
Say your letter out loud, coward.
Cowards.
It's probably begging for Fizz, like his character, like, please, I'm not that man anymore. I'm just a
Absolutely.
lawyer.
Which is worse. Also, did you see my DMs, Ra?
Oh shit, right. First one, yes. Second one,
Okay.
let me check.
Okay, because I was so confused about the name. I was like, wait, who is this? Okay, that makes sense.
I realize as it is written out fully in numbers with no words, maybe I should probably edit how I type that.
I'm wondering if I will get a reply from the one that I sent out.
Here's the thing,
I don't know.
because you didn't say your letter out loud, I didn't know if you were done with your other one. Say
Oh no, I did my other letter. I've done
your letter out loud,
both.
coward.
Nah.
And also, I'll
You're no
do
fun.
I'll do any NPC letters after all the players that want to go have gone. But in the meantime, Zapdos with silence.
What? Okay, so basically, there's a new Juggernaut. And he's gay. And that's super cool. He's also Korean,
We've
which is
told us
also
this
super cool.
before.
Yes, but
They're my two.
um,
By the way, VC chat.
I'm only allowed to know one thing at a time.
Okay. Thank you for filling the silence, Zapdos. Archie, if you will do us the favor that Gabriel has not done us and read your letters aloud.
Anked, how did you say again? Sorry, the first one.
Congrats.
Ankets.
Hmm?
Yeah, Ankets of the Dragon family. Greetings, Ankenstraken. I have heard amazing things about you and your products from Scale Up Beauty. I have great interest in advertising any makeup that you have that are made to last during heavy activities such as exercise. Let me know how this would be the best way to set up such an arrangement, if it is at all possible. Thank you for your time, D. Jenkins. Email, PO box that would include more addresses, but I don't know what those would be. And then to Onyx. Hello, Onyx. I've heard you enjoy stories. I have one for you if you're willing to keep it anonymous. Citations, D. Jenkins.
Well, Onyx?
Hold on. I didn't expect to get like.
Yeah. Neither one of these are especially like covert or anything. They're just delivered by D.
You don't have to give me you can take some more time to think about your response. Just making sure. Does D respond at all? Sorry, not D, Onyx.
Me. Yes, I think. Yeah, I think she would be interested, and would basically would be a positive response either way. I'm not going to type it out. I can say something more specific, but it'd be along the lines like, I would be interested in hearing your story. I like wouldn't mind it being anonymous or anything. And so basically simple like that. And so I would love to meet up with you and talk about it. Stuff like that. Love Onyx. OB. She's
Yeah.
fine too. O.B.
D gets a response back from Ankes. I'm so glad to hear that you are a fan of our products. I would love to have you advertise one of our some of our newest foundations. I have a few that I think would look absolutely amazing on your skin tone. It would make you glow like the sun and keep even through the most intense of exercises. Uh, you delivered this letter, and so you know where to find me. Come talk to me whenever you are ready and free. Ankes. And it is delivered by a attendant that, based off of the way that they are dressed, is like specifically working for Ankes, not just like the Draken family.
Okay.
And
Oh,
delivered
I
to yes, Zephyrus.
I just have another letter. That letter I would like to send to an NPC. What's the porcelain girl's name?
Arabella.
Arabelle. I would like to send her a letter basically saying, I saw you at the function, but I just seem to miss you. I was wondering if you would like to ever, like, ever do a sponsor deal with Pet Sick. Uh, my people will reach out to your people, or I might see you another day of the Gala. Take care.
You receive a letter back. I actually own one of your pet sticks. It has brought me a lot of joy. It is a very cute decoration, and the wood is soft on my delicate, quote unquote, skin. However, there is some information about you specifically and your values that has made me reevaluate my support for your company. And so I will have to, at the very least for now, decline your offer.
Who there is bringing my morals and ethics into question?
Probably the
Nothing wrong.
Graysons.
These walls are so thin.
And Grayson, you receive a letter saying, I had fun talking to you as well. And you see like a very sort of like shakily made uh like hand sculpted sort of like clay charm of a rainbow. I appreciate your token. Uh Here is something from me. My father has been teaching me how to sculpt, but I'm afraid I'm still not very good at it. And you know who it's from.
You're welcome.
Actually, I do have one more letter to send to Xerox.
Absolutely.
And I am making one more letter too, and because I just
And
thought of one
it's
that I
the letter is literally just make sure the stick guy consumes more cocaine tomorrow.
Fucking absolutely, dude. I don't know what the fuck kind of reaction he had today, but I know that he's gonna have a better one tomorrow.
I'm sure. Well, yeah.
And then it's like Xerox, like scribbled in like the most illegible shit ever. But it's like fancy illegible, but also like still erratic illegible.
I get the idea.
This is fancy calligraphy, but he is on coke.
Yeah.
All right. Who else was sending out a letter?
I'm writing one now.
And silence. I will say, I have a
Yep.
headache and it hurts.
Dan.
Sucks to be you.
Also, while we're in silence, I'm going to explain a little mechanic thing. In the campaign that I am taking a lot of inspiration from, and by a lot of inspiration from, I am just taking the mechanics. There are things called
Businessman.
tokens, and I can't give you guys physical items to represent said tokens. However, Gabriel, it specifically applies to you because the little uh
The
rainbow
blue
frog, blue color.
trapper.
What'd you say,
Sorry.
Archie?
Okay, rumor up the blue trapper.
Yeah, these can the tokens can be used to take scandals off the board. Currently,
I don't know what that
there are-
means.
currently there are no scandals relating to you. Most of the scandals up would be about like the Draken family, honestly, mostly. And we will
And
get
I think
more
there's a
into
nasty one about me.
scandals in a second. Note to next session, we're not going to have an epistolary phase just because I'm going to start doing them at the beginning of sessions. That way, you guys have time to write them out beforehand. I understand why Rhea did it the way she did now.
Yeah, I think the other thing to consider is I'm almost certain some of the writing, and such, was like between recording episodes and that sort of stuff.
What are you basing this off on?
A court of Fae and flowers. Yeah,
I've heard
it's
of
cool.
that.
It's a cool one. Yeah. By the way, bro, you get what I'm saying with blue trapper, right?
No, I
Green
what
hunter.
oh my god, it was so close to clicking, and I was like, my brain was reaching out to it, but it wasn't quite getting it.
Yeah. It's such a weird bit that got just way bigger than it should have.
I love the
This sounds
fact
like
that
my
that
kind of
was
bit.
Okay, it ends up being part of the finale. Is how big of a bit it became.
we love
Amazing.
a bit.
Making too far.
Ooh, there's something.
Ebby, would you do us the honor of reading your second letter out loud?
Okay. Something like this is just one I came up with. Dear Shui. It's Shui, right?
Shoot.
Shu?
It's more like fucking words. I looked up the pronunciation earlier. It's more like shue.
Shui. Dear Shui. I know we've talked about it before, but I do want to try again with having you turn one of Kai's poems into a song. She has not told me to do this, but I do think it would show people her talent if you sing one of the poems she wrote. Please give it a thought. May the night be pleasant. O. Blitz.
You get a response back. Blitz. As you know, uh, Kai is a very private family member. Her poems and her paintings, they are very much her way of expressing things. And I know for a fact that no matter what song I write to go behind her lyrics, they will never fully encapsulate the things that she wants to express with the tone. If she wants to reach out to me to assist me and collaborate with me on this, I will happily oblige. But until then, I will have to reject.
That's fair.
There was one other person who has a letter. Judo, you said that you had a letter for Xerox, right? No, you already sent that one out. Never mind.
I did already say that one.
I think this is... Yeah.
Yeah.
And from there, we are going to move in to the final part of tonight's session, the rumor phase. Each of you are going to get one turn at this. You can either create a rumor, or you can push a rumor into scandal. Scandals will have a much bigger effect on how people interact with you, and other players, NPCs. Rumors will sort of float around. Scandals will more actively affect how people treat you outwardly, instead of just sort of like the snide glances or like the distasteful glances or snide remarks. Your character does not have to be involved in the spreading of the rumor or the scandalization of a pre-existing rumor, but you each have one go at it as players, not necessarily as characters. You can be involved, you do not have to be.
What would you have to do? Is my question.
You can just come up with a rumor. You can pass on your turn. Come up with a rumor about either NPCs or your fellow players, or even yourself. Or take a rumor that you are already aware of and push it into scandal. Are there any
What kind of
lines
roles
you...
would those be? I guess I was
No,
thinking mechanically. Okay. Or
there are no roles to this part of the game.
okay.
Archie, as I believe the only other person who is even somewhat familiar with this, I am requesting that you go first.
Is this anonymous, or do we
Yeah.
say it out loud, or do we send it to you?
It's
This is very
said out loud, but it can be pseudo-anonymous in character. Because
Yeah.
it's everyone ends up hearing the rumor eventually, or the scandal. I think, I think this should be scandalizing one. I'm not sure if this should be making a new one or scandalizing, but basically, for Grayson, about being corrupt, don't do anything for money, gonna try and scandalize that into both of the Graysons.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Gabriel, this is where your token would come into play. You could use that token and completely remove the scandal off the board. You don't have to, but that is an option that you have.
Yeah, which I think, by the
Do
way,
I have-
removes the rumor too. Like it
It does
completely
also
shuts
remove
that down.
it like completely
Interesting.
shuts down. Like
Do I have?
essentially people start spreading the opposite.
Okay, question. Would I have to use it now, or can I wait till like everything's said?
You can wait to use it.
Okay. On this specific rumor.
Yeah, you
Can I
can.
wait? Okay.
Scandals
I just want to make sure.
stick around, so it will be around for you to use later if you want to on the same scandal.
Do we get like a token each night or something?
Basically, think of it like how you can get inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Not like bardic inspiration, but like DM
DM.
given inspiration.
Roleplay
So, like,
rewards.
Yeah, roleplay rewards. You did something big in some way, that sort of stuff.
He got like a token. He got like a idol from Survivor.
Yeah,
Basically.
that sort of thing.
That's how I see it.
Yeah.
Of like also just interacting with important NPCs in certain where
Yeah.
given like a significant physical item would be given.
I guess that
Yeah.
doesn't answer my question, or I guess I don't understand enough. Is that each night, or is it just like once per game?
It
The
can
whole fight.
happen. It's never guaranteed.
I can get more.
Yes.
That's it.
You can collect
Okay.
them.
Cool.
You get more.
But this is the
not
first
guaranteed
one that
to
we're
happen.
getting, and we only have one. So
Gabriel has one. You
I
don't.
have one. Y'all don't have anything.
far. Okay.
It's just
Okay, gotcha.
I was kicked from the call for a second. Did anything
Oh.
important? I did.
never heard.
No, I was just
You
asking
didn't
more
leave her asking.
questions, so I understand.
Okay. Abby, then would you like to go next?
And so, I'm looking at what I have. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not going to do anything. Mine are not. I think the ones that I got are not. They're like not that. Not that they're not that interesting, but to push as
You can-
rumors is
You can also make a new
push
one.
good things.
Yeah.
True. I don't want
Make-
to do that.
Oh yeah.
Like I can't think of anything at the moment that I would want, and like I have no reason to push anything just yet.
Okay.
So so I don't think I'm gonna do anything for tonight.
Okay. Fizz, would you like to go?
I think I'm just gonna pass until I fully understand it.
Okay. Zapdos.
That's fair.
How do I want to?
I can always count on you to be messy.
Yeah, I got this. I'm just trying to think about how I want to say it. I think that it was mustard in the kitchen with a candlestick. I'm looking for this name. I think
There's been a
Zero
murder.
tried to kill me. Uh,
Okay, hold on. Back up. What?
I believe that Xerax tried to kill me.
So the rumor is gonna be Xerax tried to kill Dougie. Is that the name?
Okay, is Dougie involved in the spreading of this rumor?
No, but
Okay,
everybody
so
saw how he shoved my face into that bag.
honestly, that was before there was a crowd.
Darn. I imagine more happened afterwards.
Yeah. There are definitely people who walked out of that bathroom and like woke up the next morning like, wow, you're pushing a lot of coke onto a very small creature.
I mean, there's also Dragons have a certain reputation already.
Yeah.
Guess I never thought that my character didn't have to be involved, which is interesting, but good to know.
Yeah, you don't have like your character doesn't have to be involved in the spreading of the rumor. This is literally just, is there anything you as a player that you want to be out there?
Oh, yeah, I
Do you
will
think
say by
would
the way
be
for
healthy?
D didn't originate, but did help. It has spread it, not like intentionally spread it, but has spread it. Talk to people, whatever,
Yeah.
mentioned it.
Judo.
Yes.
Would you like to make a rumor or scandalize one?
Scandalize. Yay.
Yeah.
I'd like to scandalize Grayson for not working for his success and had things handed to him.
Damn.
Just
Okay.
me.
Quinn
Is
takes
Hey, mine wasn't directed at you. It was the other guy.
Quinn takes that type of shit very serious.
You just happened to be
Is that a dog?
the beginning of it.
okay. So
I'm be real.
Quinn is involved in the scandalization of this rumor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's shouting this.
That
He's shouting this shit from the rooftops.
yeah, no. That one I don't care about. I genuinely don't care about that in any way whatsoever. True or false? You're fine.
I mean, like, you
Keep
were given
screaming,
a
drunk
cool
boy.
item, and we're gonna make sure you want to get rid of it. No one's allowed to have cool items on this.
But anyway, I guess to bring this around to you, Gabriel. Would you like to start a rumor or scandalize?
The only person I've had, let's see. Okay, of the rumors
And
I
again, this
have,
doesn't have to be someone you've interacted with in character, because this isn't necessarily coming from your character.
yeah, I know that, but hmm,
I'm happy with what I
like,
did, but there's something I wish I did.
I mean,
Hey,
you
write it
could
down.
undo what you did and maybe like not attack my boss.
Hey,
Uh,
write that down. Hold that thought.
Nope.
Save it for next session.
Ooh.
like I cool. So running through what my character would do, the rumors of the people I have interacted with, like I'm I would want more information before I do anything.
I will say,
And then
as a thing you could do you want to do a counter rumor? The one that got scandalized about you.
two got scandalized about me.
Well, okay, sorry. The one, okay, scandalized wasn't about you. It's from me. I meant the one
Oh, okay.
about you didn't work for it.
Oh,
So one about
oh,
Quinn.
shit. Uh,
What it'd be exactly, but
one about Quinn. What is the one about Quinn? Honestly, the one about Quinn, I feel like the thing I have about Quinn, I don't think anyone would care because it'd be entirely expected.
I mean, here's the thing, though. You can always start your own rumor.
That's true. Okay.
Quinn
yeah.
wets the bed.
Bring it on.
Now, quick thing. There is a difference? Well, just confirming, there is a difference of my character spreads this rumor and me as a player spreads the rumor. That or
Yeah.
scandalizes a rumor. Okay.
Yeah.
Gabriel. Just because I would find it funny. Not my character. Like he doesn't care about this at all. But Gabriel would like to scandalize a rock star has attempted to seduce a dragon and failed of Quinn. It's I find it funny.
That rumor has turned into a scandal.
What was that?
Okay, judo. Basically, Quinn tried to fuck a dragon and he failed.
We just heard that rumor got turned into a scandal. That means that it was already a thing.
Yeah. Yeah. This was one of the rumors I had. This feels like Playing Clue, actually.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you made that up.
No, this is
I was not paying
this is a
attention.
rumor I'm turning to a scandal.
No, this is a scandal.
I don't even know if it's true or not, but here's the thing. This with Quinn's character, it feels like something that would happen naturally anyway.
Interesting.
Honestly, if there was anyone I would be getting revenge against, it is Archie, not Judo. I want it noted. I'm not doing this because of what you did. I genuinely don't care. That what Archie
Okay.
did. What Archie did. It's just the rumor I have about you that I could scandalize. I wouldn't, and my
Okay.
character wouldn't.
I'm not sure which. Yeah, I have a feeling of which one you have, but I'm not sure.
Like, why are they mean to me? But yeah, I'm done. And why are they mean to me?
I don't like your character. Just like as a player, something about your character just gives me just bad vibes. Really.
But they're a lawyer, of course.
Oh yeah.
Quinn has
That's the
backstory
point.
reasons.
And it's not just well, my character has reasons too, but I personally just don't like it. I don't like
Fair.
it.
And I am going to speak on behalf of not society, but on behalf of the gossipers
Gathering.
around you. A new rumor is being spread that Alexander Grayson is trying to win over Arabella for her money.
Ooh.
People being mean to me.
I know what I'm doing
It's the
next
Also,
time.
Ro,
it's the 50 Cent thing. Fuck me, fool.
Alexander Ethan Grayson. If
Alexander
I want it
Grayson.
noted, if his full name is said, it would be Alexander Ethan Grayson, or at least Alexander E. Grayson.
I'm sorry, Alexander E. Grayson.
Alexander E. Grayson.
It is being rumored that he is trying to date a girl for her money. I'm sorry, it just seemed like the most natural path of things.
It does, but also, why is everyone going after me?
That was a
You have
rumor.
that's why you talk the most. That's your fault for talking.
I did.
That was a rumor I thought about starting, but then I realized I have a perfectly good one to scandalize.
Here's the thing. I want to talk to your character. Like, no, I don't want. Grayson doesn't care about the rumor you made a scandal in any way whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
But I really hope you interact with Grayson.
Quinn also doesn't care about your rumor that you scandalized too, funnily enough.
Yeah,
There's no specifics said, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not Grayson. Grayson wasn't going to do that. It's more of Gabriel finds this rumor funny and feels like it's the one. It's really the one rumor I have that like
Can be like scandalized into.
no, a lot of them could be scandal. Some of them could be scandalized, but like it's the one rumor I have where I'm okay with scandalizing this one. I'm like perfectly fine with this.
This doesn't go against my morals and ethics to scandalize.
Yeah. And also there's a few that I might scandalize later in character. So those I want to save. I just need more interactions with people before I do that.
Yeah, I didn't really talk to people outside of Xerox and Dougie.
Nothing seems fair about me. I'm problematic. Um,
Okay, but your rumor that I have about you isn't like a bad thing.
yeah.
All right. Well, I think that is where we're going to end today's session. Everybody say bye, Craig.
Bye, Craig.
Hi,
Hi,
Craig. Oh,
Craig.
it's actually Craig.